see who will have the bragging rights at the end of 90 minutes. Oh, caught a little bit late there, Mahopa on Simango. And Mr. Kaizer will hand out a yellow card. I think I'm safe in saying that's the quickest yellow we've ever had in a derby. And quite rightly so too, just a little bit slow there, Mahopa.
And that can't be good for Evidence Mahopa. He'll have to be very, very careful going forward. You could see clearance from the clockwork.
Oh, I tell you what.
Very dangerous, showing some stuff there.
Maybe in a different context, that might have been a very quick red. Stud showing high up above the ankle. I think what probably saved him, it wasn't done deliberately with evil intent, but a sloppy challenge nevertheless, and those could be, well, inflicting some serious injury. Now, Chibabaro gets his first touch in the derby. Here's Keegan Dolly. Maswanganyi. Kermit Erasmus, and already we can see it's going to be a tough physical battle out there. The players are going to struggle in this heat, you fancy. Second half, the shadows will give them a little more relief from the baking sun. That goes against Erasmus. Tapeno Koki showing leadership there, just trying to calm things down. You can sense there's a bit of nerves out there, a bit of excitement going into this game.
It has that bite that every derby needs, Mark. You can see just the shoulder charge there from Dolly, taking out Erasmus. You can see the early tackle from Evidence Mahopa. And I think I'm seeing shades of Kaizer Chiefs conceding early. I think that was the plan for Pirates. Kick it long, hope that they are jitters, but it looks like and the new coach here trying to play out from the back, Kaizer Chiefs calmly so.
Wanyane scored his goal on Tuesday night against Sekhukhune, first of the season for him, to give them victory in the league. Now Pirates some good mental preparation ahead of this derby. You do not want to come into this match struggling in terms of form.
Wanyane was very attack-minded in the last game. 4 shots and managed a goal with that. This is Wanyane.
Yusuf Mart.
Self-inflicted there, yeah. Or did Mart come through on him?
Well, they're still trying to patch him up and get him on the field. Remember, Bandile Shandu on the bench today as a direct replacement on the right-hand side should Wanyane be unable to continue. Nielsen now. Nice first touch from Chibabaro. Good strong challenge on him as well, but Yusuf Mart takes possession away. Finds Dolly. Now Mtetwa. Oh, a little bit sloppy, a little bit nervy, I think, Stanton, in these early stages.
Yeah, I think so too. And a few players out there, Mtetwa included. It's his first derby. So this atmosphere can be very intimidating. Takes a few minutes just to get the nerves out the way.
Wanyane still waits to come back on again. It looks as if he's shrugging off that knock. Wanyane with a throw-in. Wanyane will wait for the 4th official to arrive on. In the meantime, Mark putting it together, and Miguel Tumnell. Taken away by Munari. Well, it does take a while to settle into these games, particularly with a big crowd. Yusuf Mart certainly has lots of confidence coming to the derby. 2 goals for him. You remember that glorious one he scored just over a year ago now.
What a third goal that was, Mark, yeah.
Late in the game as well, some 12, 13 minutes left. Got the most extraordinary winner. Last year's 2 league matches between these clubs were both won by Chiefs, a goal to nil. The match in February, we had that own goal from Olisa Nda. It does look at Monyane rather is not going to be able to continue. You can see it just falling down there in the center circle. There he is on the right-hand side of your screen. Oh, what disappointment for him. You can see the frustration. So Bandile Shandu straight into the mix here. This is, we've had a yellow and a replacement. And just on 5 minutes played.
That's not the way Orlando Pirates wanted to start this game. Fortunate there with the yellow for Mahopa. And no stranger to coming on as a substitute or starting in that position is Shandu. Just have a look at how
that's caught there by Mart.
I think he just,
as he fell, you feel he maybe twisted it a bit.
I think he did, and it looks like it's the knee there. So unfortunate for Monyane.
You've got to feel for him. He's desperately upset now. A cold look from the coach, but he's got to concentrate on matters on the field. So Shandu on. Well, let's hope the sides can settle now and get some football going. The old 6-second rule certainly gone. Long one forward here from Buthelezi. China still out with injury. Erasmus out wide. That's a good ball. Now let's see what Lorch can do. Maybe a little bit strong here for Hotto. The surface really is playing true. It's a wonderful pitch out there that these two teams will be able to perform on this afternoon.
Excellent conditions there, Mark, and left-hand side of Orlando Pirates, very threatening. The overlapping Hotto and the quality of Temigosi Loch. And we discussed Kwenika playing at right back, and I think that could be the reason. They often overload that left-hand side to Orlando Pirates.
Edmilson, Mtetwa. Another shallow pass from Mtetwa, taken away by Maswanganyi. Now Mahopa. Tim, good pressure on him from Yusuf Mark, but the foul is given. It's going to be a real tough midfield battle. Yusuf Mark's a former Orlando Pirates player himself. Just a single game that he played for them in the first side.
There was a tackle from behind there. He managed to touch the ball first, Mark, but it looks like he's playing further forward of the three in midfield for Kaizer Chiefs. Yusuf Mark and leading Castillo and Mtetwa just in behind him.
Nda. Mahopa. Now inside. Lorch. Shandu rather, but Lorch will be given plenty of opportunity to roam freely. Maswanganyi to the two of them likely to switch from one side to the next. Monari. Now Hotto. Always gets a big cheer. Sounds like a jeer, but he's a big fan favourite, is Miguel Tim. Mtetwa. Oh, another pass that this time does find the man, but pretty close to conceding possession. Edmilson. Simango and De Klokwe at the back are a pair of Derby debutants in centre defence for Kaizer Chiefs. Now let's just head on down to Lwazi's pitch side for us. Give us a little update on the condition of Thabiso Monyane.
Thank you very much to our commentary team in all three languages. And as has been feared, it is indeed a knee injury that has put paid to Thabiso Munyane's participation in the Soweto Derby. And word is, as he was going into the change rooms, being stretchered off, he was in tears and extremely distraught. You can imagine, having spent the whole week looking forward to this particular game.
Chance here as Donny plays it across. Keeper was out. Kept in play by Chibabairo. Too heavy that touch from Ngcobo. But they're going to get another chance from the right. Quinika inside. Away from Ndar. Finally now some action here in the Soweto Derby. After a very nervy opening 10 minutes, these players can settle into the game. Launch will find Erasmus. Yusuf Mart has been snatching possession away in that midfield. Edmilson down to Donny. Edmilson on the run. Ndar comes across. What's the referee say? Goal kick. That's the correct decision from Mr. Gaza. Now have a look at this, Stanton.
It's a brilliant diagonal ball there from Castillo. Keegan Dolly done extremely well to try and keep that in play. Chibabairo keeping the opportunity alive, but that skid, you could see the sprinklers are out just before kickoff, and that skid of the ball just outputting the defense there. Second opportunity here for Kaizer Chiefs. Brilliant ball played in, and Ndar to the rescue.
Shandu finds Maswanganyi. Tim again. Lovely ball for Launch. Now Hotto, he'll push high on that left-hand side at every opportunity. Maswanganyi comes to collect. Wenare has a look around. Up to Mahopa. All very patient, very circumspect, I think is probably the better word.
I think of late, Orlando Pirates have been dominating possession in most of the games, not getting the desired result. But very much comfortable in possession, Orlando Pirates.
There's Tim again.
Tetra's been a bit wasteful there. And in possession, but we do know his strength is to clean up.
Now Tim goes for goal. First little test for Tumalen Kune. Left-footed shot straight at the goalkeeper. He was given a bit of a rest on Tuesday night, Miguel Tim, when Ndlondlo played in the midfield. Now Tetra finds his man, Edmilson. Mart has a look around, he's got a bit of space. Up to Dolly. Yusuf Mart again. Quinika. A little bit of a surprise choice today, Quinika, but trying to prove his worth. Reeve Frosler is the man who's been left out. And we do remember Frosler in games like this, Stanton. It was that very big match in the MTN 8 against Tapero Maseko, the rampant left-sided player for Mamelodi Sundowns, and Frosler had an outstanding opportunity. So if they have left him out because they're a little bit worried about Hotto and Launch, there is a reference for Kevin Johnson. He might have missed that game.
Yeah, he's seen his defensive abilities against a rampant Maseko that has hit the floor running at Mamelodi Sundowns. And Frosler also very foraying down that right-hand side, can use right and left equally. So yeah, he'll be on the bench today.
Edmilson on the left, preferred to Sifiso Shanti again. Just a little touch there from Ngcobo, but Pirates do have possession. Tim.
does look like Kaizer Chiefs have stamped the authority in the middle of the park there. Noticed Mark winning most of the loose balls there, and the shape is certainly giving them the numerical advantage compared to Orlando Pirates in the middle of the park.
Now Matsanganye being tracked by Mtetwa. That's a lovely ball from Lorch. There comes the cross into the middle. And Tlokwe was in the right place at the right time for Kaizer Chiefs. Chiefs with 5 wins in the last 6 derbies. Has Erasmus going for goal. 7 goals against Kaizer Chiefs in his career, Kermit Erasmus. 2 of them for Pirates, 2 for Supersport, 2 for Cape Town City, and 1 in the colours of Sundown. So he's done it for all the teams that he's played for against Chiefs. None more important than today, you would think. Matsanganye gets the shot in. Wide of goal. He had plenty of time to lay that up.
You can see that. It's very dangerous when they receive it just in front of the defence there. Matsanganye pulling the trigger there, just getting wide of that post.
Now you saw the coach calling for Mofokeng to come on, so they're going to make another change. Now, is there an injury out there that you might not have noticed, or none of us might have noticed, Stanton, or is he going to make a tactical switch in the 16th minute or 17th minute of the derby? That'll be extraordinary.
It'll be extraordinary and brave.
Castillo finds Quinica storming down. Chivavado looking for it. Dolly on the left. Back to Mart. Little ball inside for Castillo. And Hotto with a header. Well, we saw on Wednesday, you leave Castillo unmarked in the penalty area at your own peril.
And that late one into the box, coming in undetected, showing a lot of composure and calm in possession of Kaizer Chiefs. You could see brilliant ball there. This guy's pass there from Art, trying to catch out Castillo on that back post. Otto done enough just to put him off.
Kermit Erasmus is receiving treatment, and I think that might be the problem. So that's maybe why Mofokeng was called up.
And that'll definitely be another big blow for Orlando Pirates. We've seen Kermit Erasmus' experience after having very little game time coming into the final, playing alongside Mahopa and being excellent in the final of the MTN 8.
Well, they must feel they're a little bit jinxed here today, Orlando Pirates. 2 injuries inside the opening 20 minutes.
Yeah, but I tell you what, Mark, such an exciting prospect coming in. Mofokeng.
Well, as soon as he looked to be in trouble, the coach making the call to bring on the sub. He might have come into this game carrying something of an injury, and there he will give Mofokeng his best wishes. So you've got to feel for Kermit Erasmus, but be excited for Mofokeng, an opportunity on a very big stage, and one that he will absolutely relish, I'm sure. Monare gets ahead of him, Tetwa. That's going to be a nice little battle in the middle. Here's Lorch. Mahopa out wide. They're down to 10 for the moment, but they're going on the attack. Lorch. Clearance away from Simango. Now the change will be made. Mofokeng into the derby. Player who's had a couple of weeks overseas training in England. That would have been a wonderful experience for him. The weather today much different, I'm sure, to what he experienced just a few weeks ago. In from Tim. Yes, Matsanganye, back post, goal! Orlando Pirates take the lead, and Mahopa in his first debut, first derby I should say, sticks it away. And the deadlock is broken.
Not sure what that means.
Well, maybe the Chiefs' defence went to sleep. the drama's been handed to Orlando Pirates with the early yellow card for the big man, and then the 2 changes enforced by injury, but they've shrugged that all off to take the lead here.
Yeah, but it all starts here, Mark. What a brilliant awareness there. Great run. And excellent pass there from Tim. Cushioned into the path of Mahopa. Alert at the far post. And he gives his side the lead in the Soweto Derby.
He scored his very first goal for Orlando Pirates just 10 days ago against Cape Town Spurs. Now he's got 2. This one, I fancy, a lot more important.
Yeah, and it's the substitute Shande that provided the assist for Mahopa.
No, the Buccaneers lead in the derby by a 1-0. Well, Mahopa preferred to Lepasa, who was available today because he served his suspension in their last game on Tuesday against Sekhukhune United. Many would have thought that Lepasa would have been in the starting lineup, but the coach's choice vindicated here by that goal.
He has been gaining momentum as evidenced Mahopa. Very dynamic striker. A bit of physicality about himself, neat footwork, and he's displayed his finishing touch this afternoon.
Mahopa is offside. No, he's not. Left it very cleverly, but it will be a goal kick. They're all screaming at the linesman, but Mr. Mamecha got that right. He was about to bring up his flag, but went away and left it for Mofokeng, did Mahopa. That's out of play for Edmilson. Things not working Kaizer Chiefs' way at the moment. So there's the players' enclosure. Datsane there, and Potsane with a cap on. We see Sitebe behind. Sitebe is still out with injury, by the way. He's not likely to be back before next month. Ashley Dupré is one who's also missing today, but Chiefs are hoping he'll be fit after the international break.
That'll be a welcome return for Dupré.
If it stays this way, Pirates are going to move to 15 points. Kaizer Chiefs starting today with 14 points. Chiefs have played 2 more matches than Pirates in the league so far this season. So there would be quite a lot of bragging rights if the Buccaneers are able to hold on to this lead. Early days, though, we might add. Midway point of the first half. Tetwa, well, he's lost out again. Mofokeng will win the free kick. Just seemed to be that little extra pace more into this game, the Buccaneers.
Extra touch there from Tetwa. Needs to start playing it simple, 2-touch and get rid of it. And great pressure there from the substitute, Mofokeng. Just a little more aggression, a little more pace about Orlando Pirates. Yeah, well, it's a bit of a slow start there for Orlando Pirates, but I think after that substitute, it's like something changed and showing a lot of urgency.
Dion Hotto and Matswanganyi are over this free kick. Hotto had a couple on Tuesday night against Sekhukhune from the set pieces, but Matswanganyi is going to go for it this time. Looking for Nda at that back post. That's obviously a little routine they've been working on the training ground. The clock went to the rescue.
Shandu making his way into the box as well.
says, hold on, Masanganye must wait. He issues some orders in there, and particularly to Monyane. Masanganye towards the back post. Now we will have a water break. These water breaks are pre-arranged. What they do a couple of minutes before kickoff is have a little bit of a temperature reading, and above 28 degrees. The referee is entitled to call for a water break. Imagine what it's going to be like next month, Stanton. Remember, we've got a game on Christmas Eve, we've got a game on New Year's Eve. It has the potential to be absolutely baking.
Yeah, well, gives them, well, in this game, gives the coach an opportunity just to get his charges together, tweak a few changes if need be. And they'll be the happy of the two.
There's quite a lot of coaches in there. Madeleine and Kaizer and Glondo is giving instructions. This is the goal again. Shandu with a lovely ball, but this pass from Tim, absolutely exquisite.
Mouth-watering delivery there, and an excellent cushion from Shandu into the path of the onrushing Evidence Mahopa at the far post.
Kune also stumbling, seemed to just lose his balance.
Beautiful calabash there, Mark. And it looks like it is filling up.
This is one of the extraordinary things about the derby, is the fact that you'll find someone in a Chiefs shirt standing next to someone in a Pirate shirt. It's fairly unique for a match of this nature anywhere in the world.
Yeah, 100%.
I think that's the one thing that strikes visitors to the derby, particularly those from overseas who've been to big football matches and seen the tribal nature of many of those games. When they come here, absolutely taken aback with how the crowd is completely mixed. Yellow card, Chivavaro.
We'll just have a look at what transpired. You could see Chivavaro firmly fixed on Ndar, played the man and not the ball.
Straight in with the combination of the chest and the shoulder. Had one look at the ball, and then he forgot about it. Really did put a bit of venom into that challenge too. We all know Lisa Ndar's experiences in the derby, the penalty he gave away when he almost throttled Carmen Villiers and allowed Chiefs to win 2 seasons ago. Then the own goal in the last league meeting between these two teams in February. And he spoke about that a few months ago at the MTN8 final, and said he'd put it all behind him. Had struggled initially with all of the criticism and the ramifications of losing the derby, but you can see he's got his confidence back, and confidence of the coach as well. Surprised that Sabisi's not in the lineup today, given how vital he's been for the Buccaneers. Now, good ball across, and Donny missed a wonderful opportunity there for an equaliser.
Excellent delivery there from Chivavaro. A well-timed run. You can see Dolly starting his run. Here lies Chivavaro and racing into the box. One touch to set it up, and a brilliant near post one. You can see just ahead of Dolly.
Well, he certainly had the sprint on there, Keegan Dolly, and showed a good turn of pace. Mahopa down now. Just a knock in the small of the back. half an hour gone here. Let's see if we can see what happened to Mahopaya. Challenge from De Klokwe. Just caught him at the back. Difficult to see from that angle. There might have been a knee in there.
Yeah, not sure what happened in behind him.
Now, if you do have any questions, we have our hashtag Ask the Ref. David Enneray is here today, the very famous English referee who now works for the International Football Board, the body that governs the rules of the game, and you can send your questions in and see if you can get an answer out of him.
Marco was chatting to David down at the field, and he mentioned he was watching the David Beckham documentary, and he reffed the match where David Beckham scored from the halfway line.
Wow. Well, he's been a frequent visitor to South Africa. He was a mentor for Daniel Bennett for many years. A schoolmaster in England where Kaizer Jr. went to school.
Wow.
To Chiefs now to try and get themselves back into this game and on level terms with their great rivals. There was that good chance for Dolly. And Milson, he has in Lobo. Edson Castillo with his first Derby appearance, the Venezuelan international. Pass to Dolly was intercepted by Maswanganyi, and now here come the Buccaneers. Good running here from Mofokeng. Out comes Kude. Did he handle that inside or outside the area? Referees allowed play to continue. Ed Milson will play this back to Kude. We mentioned earlier, 28th derby for him today. He's behind Happy Jenny, who's 29, Bernard Parker, 29, and most derby appearances, Shaba, Sipiwe Shabalala, 31.
Starting to gain a bit of confidence now. Our Kaizer Chiefs just knock it around. Get some movement early on. First opening 15 minutes, they had the edge in terms of dominance. Since the goal, and the Pirates in the driving seat.
Kept it in play, De Klokwe, but he's just set it up for Orlando Pirates. Maswanganyi with Mahopa in for Mofokeng. Usimango backed off him. Ball inside again. This time with Lorch. Trying a little trickery there to work his way through the packed defence. Hotto. Back in again as Pirates on the edge of the area, really pushing it around nicely. Mofokeng goes for goal, and Kude puts that over the top.
He's not happy. Brilliant interplay here from Orlando Pirates. A lot of calm there. Mofokeng choosing to try and bend it in the top corner. Itu to the rescue. A rather straight effort to Kude.
It really was a nice passage of passing from Orlando Pirates to set up that opportunity. More intervention from the referee, just to delay it a little bit. We are 10 minutes away from half-time, but I do fancy there'll be quite a bit of time added on given the injuries that we've had. Back post is packed. Kude gets a touch. Back into the danger zone from Gorky. Mofokeng was looking for the quick ball from the ball boy, but that didn't come. This Pirates ball, though, this was Kune just getting a hand to it, but Koki looking for a bit more of an angle.
Great touch here from Kune. Number of bodies around him, very uncomfortable at Koki with the rebound.
Kune finds Edmilson. Ditloko with that left foot of his up to Novo, another left footer. Nicely done by Tim, but now Tatwa takes it away. Spread out wide, Konika. Been prepared to push forward in the early stages.
He's going to have to manage his enthusiasm because he hasn't been playing back-to-back and spare intensity. There's Konika.
A mistake by Edmilson, just feeling the pressure. You can see the encouragement on the bench there from Klanti and from Frosler, who certainly will have felt that they could have played in this game, might have deserved a place in the starting lineup. It was a tough call for the coaches to keep everybody happy.
Milton, educated left foot there. And forward. Last season played a lot at centre-back for Kaizer Chiefs as well.
Most of his football, to be fair, since he had that bad ACL injury, has been at centre-back rather than left-back. You feel that the injury and as Father Time catches up with him, have taken away a bit of the extraordinary pace and ability to push forward, which he enjoyed, particularly during his time with Cape Town City. He was marauding all the time up and down that left-hand side. We don't see as much of that from him these days. Lorch, always a crowd pleaser. Tim. Now Hotto has got the pace. Konika the street smarts, and throw in it'll be. Konika's another one, probably just as adept, maybe even better in a centre-back role.
You mentioned earlier his exploits at Stellenbosch with an excellent season at centre-back.
He was actually the player of the season for the club, and then he left for Kaizer Chiefs. Now the shot! Mofokeng again going for goal, but well over the top.
Yeah, he's brought on something to this game since being introduced, Mofokeng. Very lively. Good at the feet. Second attempt. This one, unfortunately, not on target.
All the time, by the way, the crowd is growing. It's become one of the characteristics of the derby. It starts with maybe 3/4 full, and by the time we get to half-time, most of the seats are taken. And as we mentioned earlier, officially it is sold out. Every ticket has gone, 87,000 odd of them. Tidy little payday for Chiefs. It's their home game. Excellent organisation, I might add, around this match for today's encounter. Back past the Kude, that's why it's off the chest. Forward in search of the big target man, Chivabairo. Away by Koki. Tetwa. Now Edmilson. Down the line for Dolly. Castillo. Novo. Too many men in black around him, and away they come. Launch to Hotto. This is the pace that he provides down that left-hand side. Now, what are the options for Hotto? Maswanganyi. Always teasing. Otto again. Wrong side of... facing the wrong side was Otto. Masanganyi is so dangerous when he gets that ball, just making those box entries so difficult for the defenders to deal with.
Yeah, he's so unpredictable there, Maswanganyi. You're not sure if he's going to give you the first time cross or is he going to put it back. Very instrumental to the way Orlando Pirates play, Maswanganyi. Hit the floor running since joining the side.
Dolly. Maybe need a little bit more pace now in the attack, Kaizer Chiefs. They're looking for parity before half-time.
Yeah, you're right, Mark, because if you look at that front trio, it doesn't spell speed, a lot of creativity in terms of Noble, in terms of Keegan Dolly, even Chivavaro, but the speed, we know that used to come from Ashley Dupree. Have to be a bit more dominant in possession, play further up the field, and then that creativity and passing range can come into effect.
That's a foul by Castillo on Wanade. And it was a bit of a hospital pass back to Castillo from Edmilson, who just doesn't seem to be finding his range in today's game.
Yeah, a little bit off the beat is Edmilson this afternoon.
Pirates needing no second invitation, just to nick the ball when Kaizer Chiefs provide a little bit of a sloppy pass. So free kick here, which Shandu will take.
You see Kevin Johnson's jackets come off.
Not the birthday that he was hoping for so far.
So far, yeah.
Mahopa. Laid back to him by Lorch. Free kick, Orlando Pirates. Another chance to get set-piece ball into that penalty area to get the big man forward. Koki and Nda in particular. And then, of course, there's Mahopa.
So heavy touch here from Maswanganyi. Try to improvise, and Castillo coming through on him.
With a knee in the thigh area, which leave a bit of bruising potentially. We can tell you already 4 minutes of stoppage time to be added on at the end of the first half. Otto, Maswanganyi. Ball to the back post, too close to Kune, who will now look to get Chivavaro forward. Onside, of course, because he started in his own half when Kune delivered that ball. What a good opportunity. Goes a-begging, though, the pass out of the reach of Ignoble. And Lorch will just look to see out time here. A little bit sloppy and gets caught. Gives away the free kick.
Trying to outwit the experience. Tamikosi not having it. You see most of that battles in the middle of the park there.
So Chiefs have the set piece in low ball with the left foot, and there's going to be a yellow card here as tempers begin to boil over. Well, they're all in there. Kune comes storming down. I don't think he's run that fast for a long time. Referee saw the original perpetrator, and let's see who he's calling.
I think it was Maswanganyi. Let's see what he decides.
Biklokwe and Toki, and now Chivavaro. Remember, Chivavaro has been booked already.
Yes.
A yellow card for Toki and for Biklokwe.
Not sure who's your money on that in that boxing match.
They are two big guys. I wouldn't mess with either of them, to be honest. Just got a little bit heated in there with all the pushing and shoving. Referee sorted it out, and Nglobo can get on with it. High chip in there, header away by Toki, so he wins the moral battle, I suppose. Here's Maswanganyi. Edmilson back, Mofokeng is there. So is Quinica to help clean up. Mtetwa. Now Dolly. A bit of space on the right-hand side, but they're a little slow in getting it out there. Castillo now with Yusuf Mart. Last touch launch, it'll be a throw-in. Still time before we go for the break. Well, the spin on that ball was extraordinary.
That's a clever touch here from Castillo, just aware what's happening in and around him.
It's a little shove in the back as well from Miguel Tim. Now let's have a quick look at that yellow card incident. So there's the shove from Toki, there's the shove back from Biklokwe. Oh, and they're like two bulls in a kraal there. That's dangerous. Oftentimes those little headbutts mean an early shower.
And often it's the retaliator, which in that case was Biklokwe.
Quinica this time, looking for Chivavaro. It was a little touch from Dion Hotto inside the center circle. We've had 3.5 minutes of stoppage time. We've got another 30 seconds roughly, and it'll be a goal kick for Orlando Pirates. Pirates were the winners of the last derby. So referee Pierluigi Collina, who refereed the World Cup final, Italian. He's now in charge of FIFA's referees. Chance for Mr. Gaza to make a bit of a name for himself today and see if he can impress.
Yeah, he'll be having a close eye on the referees today.
Half-time whistle. As the man who's got the goal, Evidence Makgopa, with the opener on 20 minutes. Lots of work for Kevin Johnson, one would fancy. Itumen Nkune's 10th game of the season. He hasn't kept a clean sheet yet. And there's a little bit of a post-mortem at the end of the first half going on there. So Orlando Pirates are in charge of this Soweto Derby. They lead by a 1-0. We go for half-time.
Galaxy A series, awesome battery for unstoppable entertainment.
In the arena of life, key moments define us. There is no room for discomfort. Being prepared makes all the difference.
All about weakness.
Trust me. Gillette Pro Glide with 5 blades delivers incredible closeness and comfort. Show the world what you're made of. First question. Gillette, the best a man can get.
The Kumetes worked hard for the things they have. Tandy loves her new high-spec baby that's covered by an expert insurer. While household insurance covers Vuyo's favorite armchair and LED TV. And Amatle's beloved Bluetooth speaker so she can dance to her favorite tunes. If you love it, let Santam protect what matters most to you. Visit santam.co.za to get a quote.
If you like nice things at a nice price, you'll love Nazo Meals. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Medical aid networks. They're normally like this.
Hi, please help me. I've broken my hand.
You'll need to fill out Form 57B. Fine. Your nearest hospital is...
At Bonitas, we make sure that you get the care you need when you need it, with extensive emergency cover and support.
And here it is.
When you need us, Bonitas. Join now.
Choose Shell Helix because a reliable engine means a reliable vehicle and a safe journey. Shell Helix Motor Oil, designed for ultimate engine performance.
Who wants McDonald's?
No.
Well, welcome back to Auckland Park. The F&B Stadium is buzzing. It's 1-0 to the away side, Orlando Pirates. There's 45 more minutes of action. Jimmy Dow, Amanda Dlamini, as well as Teko Modise are in studio. And we get into what took place in that first 45 minutes. Here it is. Passion, Jimmy. Aggression. It's what we saw, and maybe a little bit naughty as well.
Yeah, and this is where the referee is supposed to take control of the
Yellow
game.
card for Makopa.
Yellow card, just to set the tone. But you could see that the contest itself was going to be so contested.
Big blow there for Munyani. You'd mentioned how important he was, Jimmy, for you in this setup. He's out. Erasmus here, he takes big contact from Keegan Dolly. He goes off the field, Deco. This is that game. This is that passionate SOweto Derby.
It is very passionate, and you can see the aggression as well. But I think it boils down to the stress, or maybe because of Kaizer Chiefs are not playing the way they want to play. I think there's a lot of frustration on the Kaizer Chiefs side, and I think maybe that results into them trying to win the balls at all costs. Can see also here Matt being a little bit naughty as well.
Amanda, the disruption though coming to Orlando Pirates' side with that early passion. Erasmus going off 18 minutes into the game, Munyani off 8 minutes into the game. Lots of work to be done there with Jose Rivero having to remix things.
Yeah, and we spoke about, the subs, we spoke about the bench and the impact, and they didn't even have to wait for halftime to make those subs. And you look at Mofokeng, he's in, he's making those changes, he's making the impact. Shandu's also in, Shandu getting the assist as well, and just being involved in the action. So we spoke about the importance of the bench as well.
And that depth on that bench, you guys did mention it. It was really needed for Orlando Pirates, and they've gone to that depth, and it's even led to the goal that has separated the two teams after 45 minutes of action. As we look here, what a ball from Miguel Tim. Deco, that's got navigation on it.
I mean, it's a pass that every midfielder would like to have, especially when you have runners like Shandu getting into the right position. You can see Team just opening his body, knew exactly what he wanted to do, and also it helps that Shandu is on the bike. And also becomes a problem because Udove can't see where Shandu is. And also you look at also the problem now of playing wingers that are narrow. It goes to Hoto. Hoto is free. When the team is trying to move to that direction, the ball comes back. You're creating a space on this side. And I think that's a beautiful run for Shandu to be able to assist.
Makopa's finding his goal-scoring boots. He's got a couple now in the last couple of encounters. And he is a happy and relieved man. He scored in a Soweto Derby as well. For Pirates, the chances have been coming. And basically, Jimmy, it's been because of this statistic. Chiefs have had 4 touches in the opposition box. Pirates have had 15 touches in the Kaizer Chiefs box.
Yeah, I think that was bound to happen considering Pirates' strength in being very offensive-minded and Chiefs playing on the back foot for the better part of the game. You can even see now on the ball rotation how Chiefs are reacting to whatever Pirates is doing because they are also panicking in terms of the spaces in between. Look at how Pirates are able to pierce through that. Yes, the team looks organized, but the distances are not properly coordinated.
And this is the youngster, Mofokeng, taking a go as well and saying, Itu, you might be a lot more experienced, but I'll have a go.
Yeah, no, he has to take his chances. He was brought in for that, to make an immediate impact. 2 subs that have already been used for Orlando Pirates, and hopefully they'll make more as the game progresses.
Deko, what can Chiefs bring in?
You need a Sahili there with his speed. You need also possibly a Frosla, a Matlo in that midfield. Because I think having those 3 in the midfield with Castillo, Mtetwa, and Mart is not working out.
Right, so now let's get back to the FNB Stadium because there are some big officials who want to be interviewed who will give you a sense of what they're feeling at the Soweto Derby. Luazi, take it away. Oh, all right. So we've got Gianni Infantino walking along pitch side there, the president of FIFA. That, alongside the president of CAF and Dr. Patrice Motsepe, dignitaries everywhere. We're going to a quick break. We'll be back with the action as Chiefs lead Pirates by 1-0.
Galaxy A series. Awesome battery for unstoppable entertainment.
In the arena of life, key moments define us. There is no room for discomfort. Being prepared makes all the difference.
What about weirdness? Trust me.
Gillette Pro Glide with 5 blades delivers incredible closeness and comfort. Show the world what you're made of.
First question.
Gillette, the best a man can get.
The Kumetes worked hard for the things they have. Tandy loves her new high-spec baby that's covered by an expert insurer. While household insurance covers Vuyo's favorite armchair and LED TV. And Amate's beloved Bluetooth speaker so she can dance to her favorite tunes. If you love it, let Santam protect what matters most to you. Visit santam.co.za to get a quote.
Big hits and big wins are coming your way this Cricket World Cup. Bet 50 Rand or more on any game at World Sports Betting and you could win your share of over 3 million Rand with our instant scratch and win promotion. Watch all 48 games live on WSB TV and bet on hundreds of markets, including match winner, batsman runs, next wicket, and so much more. Don't miss a single ball. World Sports Betting. Cricket at its best.
Choose Shell Helix because a reliable engine means a reliable vehicle and a safe journey. Shell Helix Motor Oil, designed for ultimate engine performance.
Right now, you can get the cheapest Forex rate around, right here, on Shift. Pay less for your dollars, pounds and euros here, and get to shop more here, and do more here, and enjoy more ooh la la here. Shift also lets you trade and transfer currencies, and buy shares in the world's best companies. It all happens right here on Shift. You won't find a cheaper Forex rate anywhere else, no matter where you bank. Download the Shift app today.
At Bonitas, we've got your back. We make our plans simple, so they're easy to understand. When you need us, Bonitas. Join now.
If you like nice things at a nice price, you'll love Nazoleos. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
This is what the essence of football is about. I would really like to thank everyone who is involved. I mean, Jessica is doing fantastic. Soweto in South Africa and in the whole of the continent. We feel all Africans. Thank you.
We certainly do. Thank you so much for the time. I have to have a word with Dr. Patrice, if that's okay, Jessica, because, Dr. Patrice, I'm sorry to intrude like that, but we have to talk about what has been happening over the last couple of weeks on the African continent. That is the African Football League, the quality of football that we've seen, the quality of production that we've seen. As a president, what have you made of the inaugural edition?
Well, you know, we are very proud of the African Football League, and we are very confident that it will contribute to the upliftment of African football, make it globally competitive. Our aim is indeed that an African nation must be champions of the world. And I'm proud of what I see today. Jessica, Kaizer Chiefs, beautiful work. And the SOweto Derby. This is what South African and African football is all about. And we will build on the good work that Kaizer Motaung, Dr. Kaizer Motaung, Dr. Koza, and various others before us, including those that are going to come after us, where the future for African football looks very great.
It certainly does. Thank you ever so much to Dr. Patrice Motsepe.
Keep up the good work, eh?
We do what we can. We do what we can. We've got the Minister of Sport to this side as well, but they do have to go because second half is about to start. Such a pleasure to hear from Dr. Patrice Motsepe, CAF President, as well as Gianni Infantino, President of World Football Governing Body, that is FIFA. The message from them is that African game is growing, and we certainly are here for it.
Welcome back, everyone. Soccer City is almost full here. Some 87,000 tickets sold, and we're ready for the second half of Derby number 179. It's the Buccaneers who lead by a goal to nil. Evidence Makopa on 20 minutes. Didn't get the thoughts of Stanton Frederick on the first half, so let's do a double question. Stanton, what did you make of the first half, and what do you think is going to happen in the second?
Yeah, Mark, slow start from Orlando Pirates. I've seen them after the substitute just take control of this game. If you look at it holistically, just that one opportunity for Kaizer Chiefs, one attempt in the entire half. They're going to have to do something different going forward. And for Orlando Pirates, certainly in the driving seat.
Well, we look to see if there are any changes here in the at the start of the second half, and Pule Modi, I think, about to come on for Orlando Pirates. Modi on for Keegan Dolly, we hear. So what do you make of that change?
They needed to introduce a bit of speed up front. I think Modi needs to get on the ball. To be fair to Dolly, Chivavado and Ngobo playing the front three. Not enough supply, not enough opportunities. And what can Modi conjure up here as they try to get an equalizer in the Soweto Derby?
So that is about to happen. Pule Modi came on as a sub as well in the game against Cape Town Spurs on Wednesday. Did liven it up a little bit. He's a man who can certainly inject some pace. King's introduction was not a masterstroke from the coach. It was enforced by injury in the first half for Orlando Pirates, but that certainly handed some zip to the Buccaneers. Maybe Mordi can do the same for Kaizer Chiefs here at the start of the second half. Now there's just a little hold up here in terms of getting him onto the field. Needs a bit of tape on a ring potentially. Chiefs might start the second half down to 10. We'll wait for Mordi to come on. I think the referee is being rather patient at the moment. Six of those 8 derbies won by Kaizer Chiefs. The last one, of course, was the Nedbank Cup semi-final game. And there Orlando Pirates were victors, went on to take the trophy as well. So, like for like really, with Mordi on for Keegan Dolly. First change in the Chiefs lineup. We've had those 2 changes for Orlando Pirates, injury enforced early on in the game, with Monyane and Erasmus both leaving inside the opening 20 minutes. Now, Quinica forward, Chivabairo, 17 goals last season, just 1 so far for Kaizer Chiefs. And Tetwa, who was signed on the...
China, 1975. In one single season, 8 derbies that SOweto Derby Zabapa. Carbone, Chaton and Top. Donald Escuse Munakaman Kamushake, Wapaneto Patenate, Perimutemuke, Orlando Pirates, the Kaizer Chiefs, Le Manluri Sundowns. Yabaki Mohalo Kaizer Chiefs here. Hana Tula Orlando Pirates, dubbing the SOweto Malanyana single-handedly. Akhia Robert Orlando Pirates, I'm Jamjareta, Alamu Jonkasmapadi, Didi Escuse. Get a ball. Now I'm Pulam Tofi Kumado, Mapadi Sa Enakamani, Supasa African Wanderers. Mata Provincial Wanderers Impa Hanga Daniel Haiba Hudi Ya Puduan Neba Mulata Orlando Pirates Rato Babapala Tournamentinha Champions of Champions Ya Sales House Gaslibani Dwak Hana Chusa Orlando Pirates Tula Kaizer Chiefs Eva Pani Mahala Kaka Saskit Mahoro Mashoro Bilan Tulumo Mashoro Bilan Tulmeraro Joro Rantumine Tournamentinha Sales House La Benson and Hedges Tula Kaizer Chiefs Ible Ulakaba hat-trick Papading ya Orlando Pirates, the Kaizer Chiefs ya 3-2 ya Nakamo champ of champs, Tofi Kumano. Wamopola, how did Bagania come to now let coach to Amtiawani inflicted so much pain, Karasopa Sakana Chiefs. Say Mikamani, Tonko, Mikakena, Temikos Lodge, Papalahanka Petasilaga Channel Lodge. Amongst 1972, Kaizer Chiefs, the Pirates, Dilezabapala, Papanila Shaban, Kateli Shome, 10 goals, Chiefs 7, Pirates 3. 1970, 10 goals, Pirates 6, Chiefs 4. Yamakam Ramo here, 1975, Hape, Kaizer Chiefs 5, Pirates 1. Hape 1992, Pirates 5, Chiefs 1. Bone Lodge itu kisah kakak Papari. Nari kena head yang kanke Kerbone ni kufe jabat-jabat sekenan zona muna sesilaga chenu hai habe Chiefs ka hapa Paparina itaba win number 75 habe Pirates ka hapa itaba win number 45 Papanya to patana tepedi utwa hanin kala mtemo ka kasema sikituma horrible ashume asuple
Salibala, Scalibala, last season, Kaizer Chiefs, he puts the Pirates back to back. With Zimba Atasoane. Naila Hapesi Ukiana Kamani, Ilingena, Stuart Baxter, Kaizer Chiefs and Apaliki, 2014-2015. Any trophy Kaizer Chiefs are playing. The last time Neil Galmos at 2014-2015. Penyarba, Siaya, Tatona di Tokwe, Mr. T. Penyarba, Vita Mutumshin, Alafata Makosamate, Ofuralete Mote, or Rivali, Ofuralete N1, Ofuralete Pitoria, Masanye, Mashevile Avan, Haile Pirates, Unifuralete, the Bana Kaizer Chiefs, Little Huriavona, Kamanika Naturel, Ofuralete Bilom Hole, N1 Chalawaega, Eshibile Bromfati. Kerbo, Chachona di Top. Calafat Camron Camanisiaya, Pizza Mutanto, Poramaglinte, Poramani Monato, Gates of Pulemont, Archivata Valente, Alto Dompo, TikTok Machine Venu, Canopania Panimtana, Pizza Mutu, Kayamo Ferrachona Cavata, Poracamata Oxytate, Amukelabo Camani, Josena, Alafatona the Pirates, Hashimanda, Lipilicata, Lifem, Pizza Mutu, Scale, Kenya Mutu, Abo. Nakena kama Temi Kotzloch, Amukela Bo, Porakaman and Toronto Guleva Hata Tenu Bobalabakos, Amukela Bo, Chica Fula Falam Tana, Fula Falam Tana, Parel, Gerbo, Mr. Parabel, Nantuetazimu, Alan Julietati, Rawi, Calcationa Matata Tazini, Axel Munanta Catilo Tazini, Penyalba, TikTok Shinobinu, Chevali, Camacho Sakon, Siai, Edmondson Toffee. Muna kama Mozambique. Mozambique yawe la Cup of Nations mutemote kakuriani eta ya perho le shako. Itabelte Mozambique, itabelte Namibia, itabelte Afrika Bura, itabelte Angola, itabelte Yonakamani Zambie. Uta Bura wa kontinenti Afrika. Afrika Bura Group E. Jolko bana munyani sama mutambe. Kiman mo railente ki Yusuf Mart kamura lingwaide. Ona munyani Kerbone, that's anche una camera cama. Pizza Muchacho, Finica. Yusuf Mart, Arcavatamu, Zamasamella Kaitopa. Kaizer Chiefs, Sibili Bapating at Timothy, Fava Pizin Tabia, SOweto Derby, 19 at Alfati, awesome Tetra. Terrible ball. Una Joy gets it. Una Joy gets it. Una Joy gets it. Kevin Johnson, Rata Kutambu, better style Kevin Johnson. Omobota Stanton, Lewis Stanton Fredericks. Better Antony, where does the title? We have Teta Rangachiba Viro.
Being in the right position too.
The strikers time they run.
And then especially when the man providing the cross puts it off target when he goes for the shot from the tight angle. Tetra a lot sharper here in the second half, getting the challenges in and beginning to boss things in the midfield. Freshly back from suspension, so had a good rest this week. Novo. That's an excellent tackle by Mofokeng. Launch off. That's the second time now he's had an opportunity to put Mahopa in with a measured pass and hits it with perhaps a little too much pace. Mordi turns possession over. Mofokeng. Launch. Out wide, the running of Hotto. This is his 9th successive derby, Dion Hotto. His son in the last one.
This is the initial A challenge there from Maswangani. Bit of a WWE tackle there.
Live when you roll the champions, of course. Chiefs finding some traction down their left-hand side of late. Konika. That's going to be too close to Buthelezi. And Chibavaro looks at him and says, what is that? He's getting frustrated, the big striker.
A tameless cross there from Konika. As the Chiefs change of direction just to slow it, allows the Orlando Pirates to reorganize their defense.
Temenkosi launch. Makopa trying to dribble his way past Msimango. That's a timely tackle from Msimango. There were some doubts about whether he would start or Jabulo Ngobo. He's proven his coach confidence there.
Mark for me for Kaizer Chiefs when that ball is played up to Chibavaro, just not enough support.
Now launch. Mofokeng. Ball kick. Rolled off the foot of Mofokeng off that touch from Tetra.
And Tetra found his mojo here in the second half, breaking down play.
Amazing how Mofokeng has stepped onto the stage, almost like to the manner born. No nerves, like he belongs in this arena. Pass from Ngobo, looking for Ed Milson, cut out. Tim. Now Mofokeng up against the Krokwe. Chiefs have possession. Ed Milson. Mordi, Ed Milson again. Mordi to Chibavaro. The pass back. We'll see Ndar battle away, and I think that it was over the line. So it'll be Orlando Pirates with a chance to clear the lines.
Chibavaro just asking a little bit too much there from Mordi, and Ndar on hand, as he normally does, to clean things up. Spotting Pimpy.
That's Curtly Arons as well next to him. Two world champions in the house. Wilson. Not the best of balls out from Kune. He's usually top distributor of the ball. Made it a bit of an art form when it wasn't fashionable. Quinika. Noel. Slows it down in Noble for all of his talent. Kaizer Chiefs could do with a bit more pace in the attack. Castillo, Quinika, Noble, up to Mordi. To launch. Good tackle from Castillo. Tim goes down, referee says play on. Yes, Nobo now. Ed Milson switches play, looking for the Venezuelan. It got a little touch there from Hotto.
A very important one there, Mark. Castillo was in on goal. Excellent defending from Dion Hotto.
Christian Siley will be coming on shortly for Kaizer Chiefs. He scored against Cape Town Spurs on Wednesday night. He'll be taking the place of Chivavaro, we hear. They really do need more pace in attack. There's Mart. Edmilson cut out by Maswanganyi, the counter-attack. Here come Orlando Pirates. Makopa out wide yet to Lorch. Takes on him, Tetwa, beats him. Tight angle for Lorch, squares it back. Might have been a chance to pull the trigger there for Tendikosi Lorch.
And it's not always having to go in. He could have had the shot. And the deflection there of Kune.
Shandu's pass, a stray one, and now Makopa with a foul on Edmilson. Remember, he got booked in the first minute of today's game. Pirates winning possession here of Edmilson, and this is how they pushed forward.
Maswanganyi once again doing the defensive work there. Brilliant shimmy there from Lodge to create space. Could have gone for the shot, decided to pull it back as they lost the opportunity.
So Christian Siley on for Ranga Chivavaro. And Shabalala is on as well.
As you said, Mark, much needed speed in the attack. Siley will definitely bring that. He'll be operating from a central position. Mududu Shabalala operating on the flank.
Shabalala, by the way, replaces Ngobo. Well, the overall win count in these derbies over the last 50-plus years still skewed heavily in favour of Kaizer Chiefs. 74 wins to 45 for Orlando Pirates. 50-odd draws as well. A couple of abandoned matches. The last one, of course, was the Ellis Park disaster, which is now around about 22 years ago.
And Siley coming to save the day. 2 goals so far in the DSTV trend for Siley.
Well, he scored a cracker on the right-hand side of the attack to make sure of the points on Wednesday night, ending a 3-match losing run for Kaizer Chiefs. They beat Cape Town Spurs. So, set-piece opportunity. Curler towards the back post. Little touch in there from Buthelezi, who looks to be injured and stays down. He banged in the chest as he was making that save. Right in the sternum, he seems to be indicating.
His eyes firmly fixed there as he clashed into, I think, the clock where it was.
Well, he might have been falling into the clock there.
Yes, it looks like the side of his head into the side of the clock where.
Buthelesi's 5th game in the league and 1 in the cup since coming in for the injured China. Well, they'll be pleased with the lead, but a little concerned with the situation with the goalkeeper. Richard Ofori standing by to come on, and the thumbs up means he can go and sit down again.
Once again, what a pass there. Tim linking up with Shandu and Makopa providing a tap in at the far post.
There was minute 20 when Orlando Pirates caught Kaizer Chiefs sleeping. And that's the story for Makgopa in today's game. Last season didn't start a single match for Orlando Pirates. All his appearances were as a substitute. A little bit of a forgotten figure after being signed from Baroka. Butalezi's okay. We can continue. Well, that is the crowd attending. That's the number of tickets sold, but you can still see a lot of seats on that top tier unfilled. So not sure every one of the ticket holders has managed to make it here. It's often the case. It's tough venue to get to. There's so many people, always difficult to get in and difficult to get out. But a lot of fun while you're here.
That's for sure.
Now Christian Seine with his strength, looking to take on these Pirate defenders who get the throw in.
You feel that's what they need, an injection of strength and pace. And that's the man, Sile, that's been given a task. You hear the murmuring from the crowd, not happy every time the ball is forced back from the Amakosi.
Well, the fans were calling for a change. Castillo hits the upright. Now Quinica, Mart, shot was blocked by Tim. Almost out of nowhere there, Edson Castillo. We've seen him with headed goals already this season. He's got 5 for Kaizer Chiefs since joining them. That was so close to number 6. Inches away from an equaliser. Orlando Pirates fans can breathe a sigh of relief.
And that's his trademark run, isn't it? Undetected to the far post there, Castillo.
Sali gets us in. Clearance from Koki. Now a little bit more in the attack for Kaizer Chiefs. Is Tim suffering with a little bit of cramp, and is Buthelezi still feeling a little poorly after that fall, that knock with the Klopper. Right, let's have a look at this. Edmilson, Castillo, what a strong header that was. In between the two defenders.
Excellent ball initially from Edmilson. Somehow found pace in between the two defenders there, Castillo.
Miguel Tim looks as if he's going to be stretching off, and he's battling it, would seem. He really is cramping. Has had a lack of game time, and the medical staff's telling the attendance to go a little slower. Pirates fans happy with the situation at the moment. Now Buthelezi, the goalkeeper, stays down. The referee says get up and play on. I like that. Goalkeepers do tend to look to waste time. And you see they don't want to take the throw in. Now the referee will try and sort this out. Msimango doesn't need to be there. There'll be a yellow card coming out for one of those Pirates players. You just wait for me, says Mr. Kaizer. Yellow hasn't been issued yet, but I think it might go for Shandu. This does break the rhythm that Kaizer Chiefs were trying to get going.
100%. Remember, goalkeeper doesn't need to go off the field, hence he's the go-to man when you do need a bit of interruption. It was the last attempt there from Castillo, doing excellent to propel a bit of power there. Great touch there from Buthelezi.
Yeah, I think he got a little bit. Not that it was an effective save. It did look to be going away from him. Yes, perhaps genuinely is hurt. Richard Ofori is the backup man. While we wait, we can tell you Orlando Pirates have got 3 players standing by to come on. Vincent Pule amongst them, Sibisi the defender, and Ndlondlo the midfielder. All departments being reinforced here. Is this the bomb squad from Orlando Pirates?
I think Ndlondlo will come in for that man, Miguel Tim. Not sure who Sibisi will replace in that defense.
Now here comes the yellow. Who was the man, the offender? I think it's going to be Shandu. Yellow card. Further waits while the changes are made, and Ndlondlo on for Tim. Sibisi coming on. Torquay's going off. And Pule will be the last man to come off. And I think Makopa is the player who's gone off, the goal scorer.
Pule instrumental in the winner. And the Pirates got against Kukune. Played a 1-2 with another substitute that came off the bench, Mofokeng rather. And then let's see Monyani get the goal.
There are 5 changes made by the Buccaneers. They can make no more. Chiefs must still have 1 or 2 in hand. Handball by Shabalala. There's a slip there. This is not a Derby Classic, Stanton, but it is tense.
100%. Shabalala just not able to get going since his introduction.
Yusuf Martz, 2 goals in derbies for him, 1 sensational one, and then he goes down with Monyani involved there. Gunika. Ndlondlo brought down from behind by Castillo. Free kick Orlando Pirates. Ndlondlo into the middle. Also a player can put some nice energy into the team. That should be Pirates' ball. Scrappy last 10 minutes. Let's hope we can get some tempo and rhythm going now for these closing stages. Just under 20 minutes remain. Away from Nda. Little touch in from Shabalala. Good strong challenge from Castillo. That's going to be too close to Buthelezi. Well, he's already looking to wind down the clock.
A little bit too early for that.
Otto. Mofokeng. There's Monare. Launch ahead. Pule to his left. Into the path of Vincent Pule. Maybe forced a little left. He has the cross inside. Chance for launch. Cleared away. The Clockway with the decisive touch in there. Maswanganye with that left foot. And Ndlondlo. Shandu. Here's Hotto. Pule. Hotto wants it back. They'll get the corner. Kunika this time, the defender.
A good movement there from Vincent Pune. Excellent vision from Fouquet. Managed to stay onside. Very timely tackle there. A pass rather from Munare. Important interception from Edmilson.
Maswanganyi to take the set piece. Pirates' third corner of the game. Kune gets a touch to it. And to the rescue was Shabalala. Off the head of Mark. So Orlando Pirates can keep pushing forward.
So there was a ball played onto the penalty spot there. Important take from Itumeleng Kune.
There's Lorch. Shandu the running down the right. Sidey giving chase here. He's quick. Buthelezi clears. Kunika up in the air. It's been a hard day's work and an honest day's labour as well for Monade. Always is. Tough tackling midfield man. There's Castillo. Pirates players looking a little bit fresher, I think, than Kaizer Chiefs, which is surprising. This is 7 games in 21 days. 1 every 3 days for Orlando Pirates. They've played, today's their 20th match of the season. Chiefs has played 4 games less. Obviously not involved in African club competition as Pirates were. And its Chiefs will look a little more weary. Tetra, Edmilson. There's Mart off the chest with Mordi. Mart now back into the middle. It took a deflection, and Buthelezi has possession.
And who was there lurking at the far post? Eman Castillo. Right effort there from Mart.
Shabalala gets it back from Tetra. Still in Tetra. Nicked away by Monade. Doing to Tetra what Tetra does best. Hotto's kept it in play. Doesn't find Hotto, launch the return pass. Chiefs still pinned back in their own half. So they're looking for the equaliser. Orlando Pirates holding on to this lead. Second Derby success beckons potentially.
But width given here on the left-hand flank from Saile. As Modi holds his central position.
Chiefs haven't kept a clean sheet since their goalless draw with Royal AM in mid-September. 8th game in a row now without a clean sheet. Referee in the way. It's always very tempting, I think, for a footballer. The referee gets in the way, you might just make your shot. Oh, Castillo again! This man is good in the air.
Excellent. Rose like a salmon at the far post once again. It's Kunika this time with the delivery. Did he come off for Pirates defender? Castillo with the touch. Just could have stayed on target there.
It's a gold-clad summon from Venezuela. Well, he gave us early evidence of his heading ability in the MTN8 where he got the late winner against Cape Town City, and scored a few since then. Just like that. Edmilson Mart. Mordi, clearance from Ndar. Pirates sitting back a little now. They'll all start watching the clock. Simango. Sani. Mordi. Here is Edmilson. Buthelezi keeps that in play.
So Kaizer Chiefs with more completed passes than the Pirates. And a better accuracy. Always easier to pass side to side, and there's no pressure up against you. And I think that was mostly what Kaizer Chiefs done in this encounter so far.
Well, it falls here for Shabalala, and it fooled Hotto. Now he keeps going. Hotto felt the ball was out of play, moaning at the linesman. Sibisi clears it away. Shabalala had the presence of mind to continue playing. Well, I think that pretty much sums up the day for Kaizer Chiefs at the moment. You can understand the frustration for Bobby Mutau.
Looks knackered.
Yeah. I think Kuniko on the right as well, his chest has been heaving for the last 10 minutes or so. He's had lack of game time, really. It's not only the physical exertion, I would think, Stanton, but also the nerves, the excitement, all of that adds to the fatigue factor.
Yeah, anxiety, mental pressure, all adds up.
Here is Maswanganyi now. Is he going to go for goal? Kune makes the save. They were all backing off and allowing him space to shoot. Kune to the rescue. Christian Saini now chases on here. Puts pressure on Buthelezi. Deceptively quick, the big man. That's a real sprint. This is the Pirates' opportunity. Look at how the defenders allow Maswanganyi time and space.
Yeah, Monica backing off there. This is a long ball from Marte. Just ball out of his hands there, Buthelezi.
Decision will go against Shabalala. Been thrust in here, the teenager, to try and get something going. Last two changes. And Tetwa off. And Samkelo Zwane into the middle. And Kuniko, who really does look exhausted, is replaced by Frosler.
I think it's like for like to freshen up at the right back. Zwane will slot into Mtetwa's role.
All the potential changes made now. Last roll of the dice from the coaches. Everyone now will be watching the clock as this Derby 179 comes to a close. Mordi on that left-hand side, still very much a player who could turn this game back in Kaizer Chiefs' favour. Time now very much against them.
They're going to need something special here. Castillo showing glimpses of what he can do.
Here is Shabalala dragging it back to Christian Saini. Mark might have got in his way there. Zwane slipping but persisting. Nicely moved out of danger. Launch at the centre of all of that. This is Mofokeng up against Frosler. Gets ahead of the challenge of Zwane. Launch just slowing it down. Ndlondlo. And Maswanganyi. Now Pirates surging forward. Ndlondlo. They're looking for Pule. Not cleared by Edmilson. And Kune goes bashing into Maswanganyi, who gets a yellow card.
I knew what he was doing. Kune looking to immediately distribute that ball, and Maswanganyi just impeding him. Not happy.
Kune straight down the middle. When Mordi waits, strong challenge from Sabisi, knocked him off his feet. He's got to get up quickly now. Monade down, Yusuf Mart complaining at Edmilson, as you can see there, into Maswanganyi rather, with the elbow.
Flush on the face there. It's difficult because you need your hands to propel yourself high. Sometimes the elbow gets in the way.
But in world football this season, they've been particularly strong on those kind of challenges, so no surprise that it will be. Well, is it going to be a drop ball? Well, it should be a Pirates free kick. No, drop ball. Zwane. Shabalala. Msibango. There's Mart. Offside. Let's see how offside he was. Shabalala, definitely.
Yeah.
2.5 minutes remain. Orlando Pirates looking to make it a second successive derby win. They will move themselves above Kaizer Chiefs in the DStv Premiership standings. Maswanganyi out wide from Ndlondlo. Nice ball to launch. Now, can they get another one? In for Pule! Stretches in there but misses out. That could well have been the nail in the coffin. In the meantime, Shabalala. Shabalala teasing with Hotto, but Hotto's got this. Perfectly done. Goal kick it'll be. Just using his strength and experience.
Yeah, experience coming top. It's the last opportunity. Great ball from Ndlondlo. And Lord spotting the far post there from Pule.
Might have been fractionally offside. Yeah, no fun being a Chiefs fan at the moment, and bragging rights almost for Orlando Pirates. Well, not far away now from being able to spend the rest of the weekend celebrating and go to work on Monday and have fun with your Kaizer Chiefs colleagues. It's not over yet. Haven't heard how much time added on there will be. I don't think the referee has told the fourth official yet. They're trying to attract his attention.
There's been quite a few stoppages throughout the game as well.
We should hear now how much time is added on. 5 minutes we're hearing from down on the side of the pitch. So here is Yusuf Mark, the time running out. Finds Christian Saini. Looking to get it onto the left, out wide to Shabalala. Frosler, little ball in for Saini. Header across, looking for the handball. No handball given. Up against Shandu. Challenged by Castillo on Ndlondo. Takes the free kick. Monade. Maswanganyi back to Hoto. It's Chiefs now who must go and get possession, wrestle the ball away from Orlando Pirates, get themselves in with a chance for a potential equaliser. Ed Milson looking for options, finds Modi. The countdown in stoppage time has begun. Foul on the Mozambican. Now, was this a handball? Well, excuse me, this was the challenge from Maswanganyi on Ed Milson.
Wonder what was said there.
It was definitely an Italian, I can tell you that. Mark has the throw in. Now Chiefs, knowing that time is against them, on the attack with Shabalala. With Modi. Throw in here for Amakosi. Modi with a bit of a knock that he needs to shrug off. Musimango. Going to run into trouble here. And Zwane takes possession back all the way to Kune. He's got to get this forward into a sweeping roll. Kune. De Klokwe, Ed Milson. Is there any energy left there? Ed Milson and Zwane getting in each other's way. Lorch. Pule. Here's Zwane now. Shabalala, can he set something up here in the closing stages? Saini's at the back post. The shot from the Congolese is well over the top.
A little bit rushed there from Saile. Never really set himself there. Early ball from Shabalala. Tried to control it with the left. It's not enough patience, just didn't want to sit down for him, Saile.
Kevin Johnson, as we said earlier, 99 wins in his coaching career over the years. He first started with Ajax Cape Town back in 2001. Has been at this job for more than 2 decades. He's not going to get number 100 today. Well, there are Chiefs fans dancing. Wonder why. Have they seen the scoreline? We have a minute to go. Here's Lodge. Raswanganyi rather, and Pule. Chiefs ball. This will be the last chance now to get it forward. Kune screaming at the ball boys. He wants to get that ball as far forward as he possibly can. Sabisi climbing all over Sali. That's no foul, says the referee. The Pirates just want to keep possession now. See out this game. Buthelezi straight up into the air. Ed Milson heads it back down, and Grondlo clears it away. 10 seconds to go. This surely the last chance now. Mordi gets it across. Sali at the back post. Just didn't time their runs there, and Sali back in again with the left foot. Header away from Ndaya. Frosler's in there. Clearance. Referee looks at his watch. It's all over. Orlando Pirates have won the derby. The Buccaneers will go above Chiefs in the log standings. Jose Rivera with a second derby win. 2 wins, 2 losses now for him. Standen Frerichs, your thoughts?
There's jubilation in the ranks and despair on the side of the black and gold. Kaizer Chiefs played second fiddle for most of the game. You have to say it's a deserved victory for Orlando Pirates. Certainly made the most of it. Kevin Johnson in his first derby couldn't get his troops to get something from this, even a point. Just midfield just never worked out. Combinations, not enough movement and mobility in the final third for Kaizer Chiefs. And for Orlando Pirates, they took that chance in the first half. We're in the driving seat for the rest of the game. A deserved 3 points for the Buccaneers.
Well, it looked to be unravelling for them early on. They had Mahopa booked in the first minute. They had 2 players go off with injury inside 20 minutes, and yet Pirates are the victors. Evidence Mahopa's goal. You can see 1 point ahead of Chiefs, plus 2 games in hand on them. That will be heavy reading, I think, for Kaizer Chiefs faithful. Long way away from Mamelodi Sundowns, of course. 8 wins out of 8. But that is a whole different story that no one's really worried about right now on Derby Day. Miguel Tim, in the end, off with injury, but a big part he played today. That wonderful pass, Stanton, to set up the goal.
Excellent stuff there from Tim, pulling the strings early on, and he provided an all-important pass.
Well, we're going to hear from the man of the match and the coaches, but let's just confirm the final score here at Soccer City. Another derby gone. Pirates the victors by a 1-0.
A big thank you to our commentary team in English: Mark Leeson, Stanton Fredericks, Kasisutu Babamtetwa, and Reggie Ndlovu Ngesizulu. Final score here at the FNB Stadium: Orlando Pirates 1, Kaizer Chiefs 0 for the very first time since August 2021. Pirates win the Soweto Derby in the league, ending a run of 5 defeats in succession. Alongside me, the man that stood out more than anyone else on the pitch here today, that is Patrick Maswanganyi. Congratulations on your performance, congratulations on the win. Coach Rivero, he did say that it was always going to be small margins that determine who wins today. What do you think those margins were?
I think we managed to score our first chance into the game, and we were very compact. It was very difficult for us to play. We didn't play like we used to play. I mean, Kaizer Chiefs is a very good team. I mean, they came out strong, and we also came out strong, but they were a bit more better than us in terms of keeping the position. But we managed to keep our structure, and we managed to find 1 goal, and we're happy with the win.
All of this despite losing a number of your teammates to injury. Some might say it's because of the schedule and what it's requiring of you guys physically, but you guys seem to find a way to win. First time this season you're winning back-to-back league matches. Is this the start of the Pirates we saw maybe towards the end of last season?
Yeah, definitely. I think we wanted to start very well. we haven't started very well. As you have seen, we haven't won in terms of coming to 4 games, not winning even a game. And we managed to win a game during the week, and now we're winning a second game against Kaizer Chiefs in a derby, and it's very important for us to keep winning, especially to be consistent in our performance. So we want to win more games.
Share with us quickly before I let you go, Patrick Masangwanyi's experience of his first Soweto Derby.
Yeah, it's very amazing. I mean, as you can see, the crowd. I was a bit nervous when we started, but as soon as you get used to the game, you enjoy the game, and it's very fun playing in a stadium like this, and I want to play more games in a stadium full of.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
There he is, Patrick Masangwanyi, the man of the match. His very first Soweto Derby, coming up with the man of the match accolade, as I continue to wait for some of the coaches as they really exchange pleasantries as well after a hard-fought 90 minutes here at the FNB Stadium. Alongside me, home coach and losing coach this afternoon, Coach Kevin Johnson. Coach, thank you for your time. Share with me what you made of today's performance.
Yeah, Loazi, I think in one moment, a game maybe of 2 halves, but I thought we had a better chances in the first half. I thought we had a nice chance in the beginning, but then they picked up and they scored the one in the first half. But I thought we were okay in the second half. We should have scored late in the half, but not to be. And congratulations to Pirates. They have the bragging rights now, but we will come back. I'm sure the way we want to play and the way some of the players play today, I think we can only get better, but we need to be a lot more calmer in a lot moments of the game. So, yeah, what can you do?
There seemed to be a distinct difference between the players that finished the game in terms of energy and the players that maybe started. Did you feel you missed a bit of that urgency in that first half and maybe that quickness of decision-making, as it were?
Yeah, no, I don't think we missed it in the first half, Loazi. I just thought that, you know, sometimes the occasion can do that to you. But in the second half, once the substitutes are able to read the game and come on, they do bring a lot of more energy. And I thought then we started pushing Pirates into corners where we could have hurt them. But yeah, we just didn't take our chances good enough.
Commiserations for today. We also understand that it is a birthday for a certain Mr. Johnson.
Yeah. I thought I was going to get a birthday present, but not to be. I'll wait for next year, if that's going to come.
All the best for the rest of the season.
Thanks, Loazi. Thanks.
There he is. Coach Kevin Johnson would have loved a gift to commemorate his birthday. It wasn't to be. Instead, it is Orlando Pirates who walk away with a 1-0 victory. Alongside me now, I've got winning coach Jose Rivero. Coach, thank you for joining me. Here you are, your first derby victory in the league. How did you win this game?
With the efforts of the players and everybody around the players. What can I say? We are a collective. We try to do the things always with that way of thinking, and today was a proof. We have good moments of football in the first half. We capitalized one of the chances. Second half was more about to suffer, to use as good as possible the only spot that we have to do subs in the second half, understanding that we need the contribution from the bench when you are playing every 3 days becomes more relevant. So all the credit for the guys, for the ones who came from the bench to contribute, to keep the things in order until the end.
There was an unmistakable sort of desire and hunger from Pirates players today. They were winning the 50-50s. They were harassing Kaizer Chiefs and pressing them high. We haven't maybe seen that so far this season. Do you think that it's a start of a return to what worked for the team towards the end of last season, perhaps?
No, I think you have to look better. We used to dominate also those numbers, those stats in each and every game. But when we lose or when we draw, everything looks bad. We get fixed by the final score and nothing else. But we didn't play in a different way today. It's true that in the second half, we're playing against an excellent team, very physical. They are losing, they have to throw everything, and you have to be at least as good as they are in the duels. And it's nice to see our Ratomos, our Phillips, our Pules, our Lorch fighting like you need to fight for this match.
I have to talk to you about the goal scorer today, the man who has won it all for Orlando Pirates, has come in for a bit of stick in recent weeks, Evidence Makgopa.
It's the same. Amazing numbers in each and every game. But we are looking at him when he's scoring. It's normal, he's a striker. But he's been doing an excellent job for the team so far. I'm so happy for him today because Sometimes it's not easy for our young boys to deal with all the things that you have to deal when you are playing for a big clubs. And he's getting experience, and this goal is going to help him a lot to go to the future.
Before I let you go, we have to talk as well about a big feature of today's game, which was the injuries suffered to your players. You've spoken about the schedule, the physical demands of it. Is this maybe an indication of just how difficult it has been at Pirates over the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, obviously. I think we are doing an excellent job in that sense, physios, fitness coaches, everybody around the players. Because, like I said, it's our 7th game in 22 days. Think about it. And the level that we performed today tells a lot about the way that everybody is working around them, and they are answering in the right way.
Congratulations today.
Thank you so much.
Coach Jose Rivero enjoying a Derby victory in the league for the very first time since taking over the reins at Orlando Pirates. And for the Buccaneers, up until the very next Derby in the league in March next year, they've got the bragging rights as the kings of Soweto for the next couple of months. Thank you so much to all of you for joining us here at the F&B Stadium. The big headline is that Orlando Pirates, for the first time since